When I was a kid, growing up in Canada so many years ago, my mom, who was an incredibly astute and patriotic woman, used to tell me, son, there are three things to really be proud of in this nation: hockey, maple syrup, and Rush.
Yeah.
What's most incredible is that 40 years later, the country is still producing talented hockey players. There are barrels of fresh maple syrup every spring, and yes, you can still get a ticket to a Rush concert.
Yeah.
Well, the band members, Getty, Alex, and Neil, are in their late 20s for the third time. They show no signs of slowing down. I interviewed them in Atlanta back in September. Getty told me that they're playing together better as a band than they ever have, and he said that if they were still as tight, that he could easily see doing it 10 years from now. I've often wondered how they manage to keep going with the degree of enthusiasm and endurance that they do. Perhaps it's the fact that, like U2, they've stuck with the same manager, Ray Daniels, from the very beginning. Or the same lighting and stage designer, Howard Ungerleider, since they began touring. You see, particularly in this business, loyalty and friendship counts for a lot. But when you take everything into consideration, I think their longevity is probably due to one simple thing. There are just more preservatives in Canadian beer than there is in American beer. Well, Rush fans have sometimes been described as NASCAR fans. They're not going anywhere. They're always going to be there. And that's because Rush is an unstoppable engine that not only evolves and grows its live shows year after year. I mean, who could have ever thought that Getty could top the clothes dryers of the Vapor Trail tour until they saw the steampunk sausage maker of the Time Machine tour. They have also always remained true to their core beliefs about rock and roll. Getty, Alex, and Neil have never compromised, never given in for a quick buck, never let down their fans. And the fans love them for it. And best of all, they're close friends. I mean, heck, Alex and Getty were in high school together. And while Neil still might be considered to be the new guy, they all truly enjoy spending time with each other. Because there's no question, when you love what you do and you love the people you do it with, you can do just about anything. And it's really an honor for me to present the 2010 Legends of Live Award to Rush. As a Canadian, I was genetically predisposed to be a fan. When I started a music television program in Toronto back in 1979, my first big get was Rush. And it took about 8 months of convincing Ray Daniels to let me do it. And I also had the rock and roll thrill of a lifetime back in September when the guys actually let me come on stage, this amateur guitarist, and play Limelight with them. And Alex, that was a real thrill. When you're from Canada, you're always a Canadian, but Rush also belongs to the world. They are three of the most talented musicians that you'll find anywhere. They are successful far beyond their wildest dreams, and they're also really incredible, humble, nice guys. So I'm pleased and proud to introduce you to the 2010 Legends of Live, Rush. Yeah.